guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christina, and in today's video I'm actually going to be sharing one of my paranormal stories with you. So if you are interested in that, keep on watching. Alright, so before I go ahead and get straight into my story, I just want to talk about a little bit about my experiences and why now I'm finally coming out and being more open with it. Originally, when things began to happen, I was very shy and nervous and almost embarrassed about it. I definitely didn't want anybody to treat me any differently or treat me like a weirdo or anything like that. So I pretty much kept it to myself. And the only people that really knew about it were my family members. And not all of them actually knew about it, only the very close family members. And friend-wise, I think probably maybe one knew about it until I finally came out with it. But it was just something that I was very private about and self-conscious about as well. And then as I grew up, I, met new friends and met my boyfriend, and these people really made me feel inspired to not be afraid of what anybody thinks, really, and to embrace my gift and use it for good, which I obviously do now. And all of these experiences, I have no control over who or what or anything like that. Like I have no control over it. So things just happen, messages just come. So I take them as they come and I deliver them to the people that they're meant for. So my story begins with me being in my room, and it's late at night and I am ready to go to sleep. And all of a sudden I hear my uncle walk by my room and he shouts my name and tells me to get up. And that's something that my uncle used to do a lot when he would stop by and visit us, which was very often. Well, for me that was very weird because my uncle had recently just passed away, so that was nearly impossible for him to have done that. So the next thing that I remember is going to my parents' room, standing at the foot of their bed, and just letting them know that, I missed my uncle and that I really loved him and stuff like that. Other than that, that was pretty much it. So then the next day, I remember talking to my mom about the things that happened, and she looks at me with a very blank stare and she's like, "That's not all that happened." And I looked at her and I was like, "Yeah, that's what happened. I think I remember what happened." And so she begins to tell me that while I was at the foot of their bed, telling them that I missed my uncle and that I loved him, that all of a sudden out of nowhere, I pretty much turned into like a zombie, like went into like a blank stare mode and just like almost like if I was shutting down. She said that right after that, I looked my dad straight in the eyes and I said, "My uncle wants you to know that he's okay, that he misses us, but he's in a better place now and that we don't have to worry anymore." She says that after I said that, I stood at the foot of the bed for a couple more minutes, and then she offered me to lay down next to her since she didn't see that I was leaving or anything like that. She says that as soon as I got in the bed with her and she put her arms around me to give me a hug, that my skin was ice cold and that I didn't seem to have been bothered by it or anything, because when she asked me if I was cold, like I didn't give her any kind of response or anything. And then she said about 5 minutes passed, and I just happened to have popped right up off the bed, and she asked me, are you okay? Like, are you scared? And she said that I turned around, looked her dead in the eyes, and I said, "I'm okay. I'm going to sleep now." And she said that I just walked off, went to bed, and went to sleep. So that was one of my very first experiences, and I feel like it was kind of a tough one just because of how close I was with my uncle, and it really affects you when you lose a loved one, but I kind of got peace of mind that he was okay, because I feel like that was him in a way telling us not to worry anymore. But that's pretty much it for my very first experience that I had. I definitely have a lot more that have happened since then, and they get a little bit more weird and intense. So if you want to hear any more, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button as well. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!